Now we move on to part two. Question one. Describe an important plant that grows in your country. Well, today I want to introduce to you about the rice, which is very important and that grows in my country, Vietnam. Yeah, as far as I can know, this rice is one of the most staple food, for most, for most because of of its nutrition, and yes, it plays a crucial role in our country and our economy. You can see rice in fields, or paddies, or in many rural areas across my country, and yes, especially in the Red River Delta. Yes, in the north of Mekong Delta in Vietnam, and these regions are known for their vast green expanses of rice paddies as stretched as far as my eye can see. The rice plant is long, standard leaves, and yes, they are pretty bright in color, and as it grows, it's produce stalks, that can reach about one to and a half meters in height, and when the rice grains mature, they form to clusters, and the top and the stalks, and turn to the patent brown color, and rice and it has a crucial cruise it had a has a cultural significance in Vietnam, and is often associated with poverty and abundance, and it plays crucial role in many festivals or ceremonies. For instance, during the Lunar New Year, or you can just note it, rice cakes, or and it has called bánh chưng. you know it's always one of the most important cuisines that we are tried in the Lunar New Year. So in conclusion, rice is not just important plant in terms of in the nutrition part. It also holds economic, and it plays a crucial role of a cultural, or it of for our people in Vietnam. That was the end of my speaking representation. Now we move on to part three. What are the features of living in the countryside? Well, yes, living countryside, offers a range of, green spaces, fresh air, or picturesque landscapes. Yes, I think, and it has less noise, and fewer, disturbances, compared to urban areas, and it has more land for your house, so that you can planning for farming, or simply larger properties, and and it will reduce your cost to to build a house, and it's less hustle to and bustle, leading to more relaxed lifestyle. Let's move on to question two. Should schools teach children how to grow plants? Mm, yes, you know, teaching children how to grow plants in schools can beneficial for some reasons, such as it provides practical hands on experience. They can enhance your experience. Yes, experience, and it could provide some nutritions to our children, and it makes people happy, makes their children happier to eat, and growing vegetables and fruits, can encourage, healthy eating habits, and it has an appreciation, for fresh produce. Let's move on to question 3. Why do some people prefer to live in the countryside? Yes, some people, prefer to live in the countryside for a variety of reasons, right? Such as, the countryside, offered, a quieter and more peaceful environment, offers you, to relaxation, and you have to, you can, so that you can free from the hustle, of the speed or the pace of the, in the urban areas economy. And living countryside often comes with more space, larger properties or greater privacy. Yes, let's move on to question 4. Have new kinds of plants been grown in the country recently? Yes, oh yes. Recently Vietnam, has seen to, in introduction, for several new types of plants. For instance, there are new flowers, such as dandelion or, sunflower. Have become, very, popular in our country, and traditional flowers in Dalat cities, such as Dalat rose or, Dalat lavender. It will continue, to, cultivated with new varieties, being introduced. Let's move on to question 5. Why do some people like to keep plants at home? Well, keep live plants at home, can bring various of advantages, such as, you know, many houseplants, can improve indoor air quality, or, or it can reduce the disturbing noise, or, it will releasing oxygen and, increasing humidity. And plants like spider plants or, roses can, known as for, it increase the air quality. Now let's answer the final question. Are there many trees in a city? Yes. In Hanoi, capital of Vietnam, there are quite a lot of trees. Yes, even though the people have cut down many trees, but the the plants culture in Vietnam, has played a crucial role to, to make our air cleaner, you know, and it's known for its green places and tree-lined streets. And just, although the deforestation, is very popular these days, in Hanoi there are lots of, lot of traditional and, beautiful different types of fauna. It can, it contributes to its charm. It can provide trade in my city. Okay, that was the end of my speaking test. Thank you for listening.